Hey yo, Whole Lotta Red is the biggest flop of 2020, man. But without any further ado, it's that nigga turn it on. Make sure y'all niggas like, comment, share, subscribe, and watch the entire video before we get started, Joe. On with the topic, man. On with the topic. In his career, man, Playboy Carti is struggling with identity in my eyes because he don't know if he want to sound like a more aggressive version of Young Thug or if he want to just straight up be a rock star. Like, honestly, that's Whole Lotta Red in a nutshell. He need to change his album quality from Whole Lotta Red to Whole Lotta Trash, yo. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because when your leaks come out and they better than the actual album, not that many people is gonna take you seriously. Of course, the fans gonna eat it up because them niggas been waiting for 2 years for Carti to drop something new. But they gonna force theyself to like it because that's their favorite rapper. You know, you can still hear the Carti in his voice, but he changed up his entire delivery, almost changed his flow. His beat selection went far to the left. It almost sounded like just a long rock song to me, man, with Young Thug rapping over them beats. Like, honestly, we already done heard Young Thug before. I understand the hardships that he had to face, but this is not the route that you go when you are up-and-coming rapper. You already established as your image, so what's next for Playboy Carti? I don't know. He gonna have to refine his image. He gonna have to refine his sound so he can get back to 2017, 2018 Carti. But on with the next topic. Age, Playboy Carti kind of gotta be experimental with his music because we done already heard the best of him as far as Lit in the Self-Entitled project. We don't want to hear the same Playboy Carti 3 albums in a row. So can we fully blame him for his album being trash? No, we can't blame him because he's trying to reinvent himself right now. He's trying to fight through the leaks that's clearly better than the finished product. You see what I'm saying? Because when you have leaks that are that good, and you just dropped them, or somebody then dropped them for you for free, it's hard for you to go back in the studio and make an exact replica of it with a different sound as far as quality goes. So when you see a big regression like that, that's what it is. It's either poor marketing or leaks. You see what I'm saying? Just like with the Carter 3. The Drought Is Over 2 was the better version of the Carter 3, but it was released for free because somebody got their hands on it, so he had to go back and make it from scratch. You see what I'm saying? When an album has to be made from scratch, it's damn near impossible for it to be good. Now, does that give him an excuse to bite off of other artists and styles of music that's already out? No. What Playboy Carti is going to have to do is he's going to have to refine his sound. He's going to have to find his identity again and be original because nobody wants to hear a clone of another artist when you can just listen to the original artist. You see what I'm saying? This is why a lot of niggas don't listen to some Baby because they could just listen to Young Thug. This is why a lot of niggas don't listen to Lil Wop because they could just listen to Gucci, man. You see what I'm saying? In all honesty, y'all can probably expect a decline in popularity for Playboy Carti unless he has an amazing follow-up to this album. Because usually it's the second album of an artist that's usually the first flop. But in his case, it's the third album. So he has a much higher potential than most of these rappers. He's a top producer. His flow is impeccable. Even though he's hardly speaking English on any of his songs, that's what you can give to him. He's a great flowist. But when it's a high anticipation, like an Astroworld, like an Eternal Take, or like a Whole Lotta Red, it's never going to live up to the hype quality-wise because all the fans is expecting the album to be perfect. This is why at this point it's just a cash grab. He's gonna make millions of dollars off it anyway because all he has to do is drop an album with the title Whole Lotta Red and niggas gonna dump their money into it even though they poor. But on the other side, this is why Dr. Dre never dropped the Detox album because he said, yo, I'm all about the quality. I do not care about the money like that. I'm already a billionaire. The Detox album ain't that good in my eyes. That's why I ain't gonna never drop it because people's gonna dump on me for saying, yo, you dropped this. I mean, you was teasing this album for 20 years and this is what we get. You see what I'm saying? So when you are artist, you need to understand how imperative marketing is, how imperative not showing nobody your music is. Because in all honesty, it was probably one of Playboy Carti's homeboys that leaked that music. I ain't even gonna lie to you, yo. Trash, Whole Lotta Man, Whole Lotta Red is just a stain on Playboy Carti's legacy at this point, man. I can't even lie to y'all niggas. Like I said, his hardcore fans gonna eat it up, but in reality, it's trash. So, Playboy Carti, you just need to go back into hibernation for the next couple years, yo. I'm sorry to tell you, but this is the harsh reality. Because with such an embarrassment of an album like that, you have no choice. These niggas really want you to start speaking English, man. We really thought you was gonna prove to us that you could rap on this album, but you failed to do that. So with that said, the mumble rap genre, I'm afraid to say it's done out. We seeing the last of these 2016 XXL niggas go out the window. Lil Uzi Vert and dropped the flop this year with a turn or a take. He tried to do a new style. Playboy Carti the flop. He tried to do a new style this year. Designer's nowhere to be found. Even Fetty Wap. Where's that nigga at, man? I tell you, man. Leave it to the originals, man. I'm out.